Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, 100% Pure Elvis. Thank you all for returning to my channel, and if you are new to my channel, welcome on board and thank you for joining. What I have to share with you all today is 6 DVDs from my Elvis collection, and they are all on the 1968 comeback special, That's the Way It Is, Elvis on Tour, and finally Aloha from Hawaii. So let us start with the earliest, which is the 1968 comeback special. And for me, so let's start with my thoughts on the 1968 comeback special. I think it was such a genius move from Elvis to do this special with Steve Binder. As we all know, the Colonel wanted it to be like a Christmas special, but Elvis came out in the black leather suit in front of an audience. And again, he was in great voice, never looked better. And for me, I think if Elvis would have continued in the movies, I don't think his career would have been as successful as it would have been. I mean, obviously the movies did quite well for Elvis, but the latter years of the movie years wasn't performing that well, and the soundtracks to them movies wasn't performing that well. So this was a strike of genius to do the 68 comeback. I just love Elvis in his black leather here. And as you all know, Colonel Tom Parker wanted this to be a Christmas special, and he wanted Elvis to be wearing like a Christmas jumper. And again, I think if Elvis would have gone down that avenue, it wouldn't have come out that well, I don't think. So again, this is the single disc version of the 68 comeback special. And inside the DVD, red DVD there, and you got the slip, and it just tells you the contents on the DVD itself. And more images of Elvis, and get the DVD out again, you've got more images from the 68 comeback. Now I think for me personally, the 68 special was the start of Elvis taking control of his music and getting back in front of his adoring fans and getting back onto the live stage. The next one that I want to share with you all is the deluxe version of the 1968 comeback special. Absolutely love it. So again, this is the deluxe version. Let me share with you what's inside. So again, for me, like I do prefer the deluxe version. You've got the DVDs, and you got, this is the slip that comes inside, and the booklet's more extensive. So let's go through this, and it just talks you through the 68 comeback. There's some great images from the 68 special. And I just think it just came at the right time for Elvis, really. To me, he looked refreshed, tanned, he looked happy. So that's the booklet. Put that back in, that's the slip. So that's the deluxe version of the 1968 comeback special. I just love this Elvis bit here with a silhouette of Elvis there. So with its original sticker along the front. The next one I want to share with you all is That's the Way It Is. And I absolutely adore this. Again, people always say, which is your favourite across the 68 special, that's the way it is on tour, Aloha from Hawaii. Very difficult choice. So we'll share my thoughts at the very end. But again, that's the way it is. I love everything about this when it's in rehearsals, in the recording studio for the back in front of a live audience. You can see he's relaxed, and at times you can actually he's actually quite nervous as well. And again, I just love everything about this. I think again the jumpsuit and how he looked, just absolutely loved everything about that's the way it is. Inside it's a 2-disc edition. So again, there's no slip inside. And so there we have Elvis, that's the way it is. And the album to accompany That's the Way It is my favourite Elvis album from the 1970s. And the next we have Elvis on Tour. And again, what a great documentary of Elvis touring. And again, it's a DVD that I return to time and time again. Again, I think it's a DVD. Elvis on Tour is not seen enough on TV. So whenever they do tend to show Elvis on TV, they tend to show Aloha from Hawaii or the 68 special. I think things like Elvis on Tour and That's the Way It Is, I just wish that they would be shown more often. And I love Elvis's humour in Elvis on Tour. You know, he's in good humour. And again, some of the performances are just outstanding. Again, single disc. What I don't get about the DVD release on this is, look at the picture in the middle. It's like a movie image of Elvis. I don't understand that. It has no correlation with Elvis on Tour whatsoever. So again, there we have Elvis on Tour. The next one is the fabulous Elvis Aloha from Hawaii, and this is the special edition. As you all know, Aloha from Hawaii, we had 2 concerts. We had the alternate Aloha and the one that was beamed worldwide. Personally, for me, I do prefer the alternate Aloha because he looked more relaxed. I think he was in better voice. But again, both of them were outstanding. On the back is promoting the 68 special release because they were released at the same time. And for me, being beamed worldwide to an audience of over 1 billion, absolutely outstanding. The slip with the songs he sang, the DVD, and let me just get the DVD out and show you the photos behind the DVD. There we go. Put that back in. So there we have the special edition release of Elvis Aloha from Hawaii. And finally, we have the deluxe version of Elvis Aloha from Hawaii. Again, I'd probably play this the most out of all of them. On the back, silhouette of Elvis there, absolutely beautiful. Inside, so it's a 2-disc edition. The slip, so it's promoting the deluxe edition of the 68 comeback. And then we have the booklet inside and on the back. So let's share the booklet. I'll do my best to show you every page. All the information you need on Aloha from Hawaii. I love this image here on the right there. Closer in there for you. So there we go. So that is all of the DVDs. So I just want to talk about what is my go-to out of all of these. Now, again, it's a difficult. I think it all depends on what sort of mood I'm in. You know, my go-to. I do watch Aloha from Hawaii the most out of all of them. The least that I probably watch is the '68 special. I do tend to watch Elvis on tour a lot as well, but for me, if I wanted to sit down, put some Elvis on, out of all of these, I would go to Aloha from Hawaii, the deluxe edition, because it's got 2 DVDs. You get to watch the alternate concert as well as the concert that was beamed worldwide. Out of all of them, I think in That's the Way It Is, Elvis looked more. He looked relaxed. I liked everything about That's the Way It Is. That the when he's in the recording studios rehearsing for That's the Way It Is. Elvis on tour is all about touring the US of A, and some great performances. The '68 special, I think he looks the best at the '68 special. You know, tanned in his black leather, raw. You can just see his raw energy and putting it all back into what he wants to do. He absolutely wants to get back into the music. And Aloha from Hawaii, people say it was possibly his last hurrah. Totally disagree on that. I think Elvis obviously passed away over 4 years later. Certainly wasn't his last hurrah. I mean, I think out of all the concerts that we see of Elvis, there's even this down to the CBS special from 1977. He gave outstanding performances. Obviously, he didn't look well, but people say after Aloha, you know, Elvis gradually went downhill. You know, I do take. You know, I do have my own opinion on that. I don't think he did. People say some of his albums wasn't that good after the mid 1970s. Again, I do disagree on that as well. I think throughout the '70s, Elvis gave consistently strong albums. There's a couple of albums that I tend not to go to a lot from the '70s. That's not because I don't like them. It's because I have certain favourites from the 1970s. But again, out of all of the DVDs that I've just shown you, I do watch Aloha from Hawaii more often. But when I come off this upload today, I'm going to sit down and put Elvis on tour on. I feel like I need to sit down and put some Elvis on tour on. What's your favourite? What is your go-to out of all of them DVDs that I have just shown you, and what's your reasons behind it? And difficult decision, I know, because they're all different in their own way. And again, thank you for all returning to my channel, 100% Pure Elvis. And if you are sitting there but as of yet haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. It helps make my channel grow. And as I always say, please keep Elvis close to your hearts. Please keep on playing his music. Please keep on watching his DVDs as well. And love to you all. Speak soon, everybody. Bye-bye.